While doing some research for a video, I came across Closer to Truth's tribute to Huston Smith. For decades, Huston Smith was a leading scholar on the world's major religions. He dealt with mankind's understanding of reality as it is, both apart from and related to the lives we live. Smith maintained his roots in Christianity while attempting to understand more of God through the various faiths that he studied. Smith's desire for understanding and relating to the divine caused him to push beyond the traditional limits of faith in ways that would make most of us uncomfortable, but which enabled him to challenge us to consider with awe the mystery of God. The mystery of God is suggested in the wonders of creation, a wonder that is often lost to us in modernity. As I began the video, I found myself juxtaposing Smith's work with the news stories and YouTube videos that covered many of our divisive contemporary issues. For some people, these issues are central to trying to understand the meaning of life as they seek to find their identity in the context of a world at odds with itself. For others, the same issues are non-issues, not making it to a list of things about which they still have questions or concerns. When these two perspectives intersect, negative news stories are often born. We interact with others and the world from our limited individual perspectives. Disagreements over what some consider to be fundamental issues can result in barriers to communication that make it impossible to consider what others have to say. As a result, whether either or neither of the parties involved is right, there is no opportunity to exchange ideas and consider whether there is any validity to the other person's viewpoints. Everyone's perspective is unique. Everyone hopes they are right, or that being right is an option worth pursuing even as we face the immediate challenges inherent in being human. No matter how much we agree or disagree with others regarding what matters and how life is to be understood, we can only begin to understand the meaning of reality through the lens of our individual existence. As finite beings with needs and wants tied to this existence, there are times when just making it can seem overwhelming. Out of necessity, we focus on the minutiae of our own fleeting existence, even as our efforts at self-determination are limited by the parameters of being human. How can we begin to understand somebody else's journey when we are struggling to understand our own, or fearful of losing what understanding we have? Perhaps part of making sense of our lives entails looking beyond our personal issues to consider what it means for others to be on their own journey down the path of life. Whether we meet others by accident or design, how can that meeting be mutually beneficial in developing an understanding of what being human is all about? If meaningful relationships with others, including those with whom we disagree, are a necessary component of being human, then perhaps we ought to find what way to interact more intentionally. Perhaps the answer to the meaning of life is found, in part, by reflecting on how we can constructively discuss our differences rather than adopting an irreconcilable stance. Perhaps our relationship with others will improve if we give more attention to our relationship with creation. Whether you feel like life is a journey without a map, or a journey mapped out with clarity, all of us are bound by the constraints of our current existence. But our existence is not taking place in a vacuum. We are part of a larger created order. Yes, there is a lot of confusion, trouble, and even evil in the world of human interaction. But beyond that, there is the hope of the divine, etched into the grandeur of reality in which our journey takes place. Let us reset our sense of what is possible by taking the time to reflect on the majesty of creation, so that our lives and relationships will be marked by the grace of God as we journey towards the future.